Is it too much?
It's Mandy from MBA Shaman, and I wanted to welcome you here, and thanks for joining and stopping by my YouTube channel. This is really exciting for me. I've wanted to create a YouTube channel for a really long time, and finally inspiration struck, and I just was like, I'm gonna do it. And so I've started doing it, and here I am. So I believe in just starting and starting to make progress, and little by little getting better and better at it. So thanks for joining me early on in this journey. Hopefully we can look back 5 years from now and be like, oh my god, that bedroom video where she's sitting in this weird vest and crouching on the floor. Wasn't that cute? But now I'm like, OMG, I can't even believe I got my camera set up and everything looks so good. I'm so amazing. Alright, so I've been thinking a lot about what I want to say in this intro video, and I've watched a lot of other people's intro videos to try to get inspired, and mostly I was just like, I didn't go to film school, so I don't know yet how to splice things and make them look really cool. But what I can do and what I am good at is storytelling and sharing a little bit about why I'm even here. So I thought I would kind of just do it old school and talk to you about that. A topic that's been really resonating for me lately is the idea of initiation. And how does one go from being something and identifying a certain way, and then going through a transformation or a change and becoming something different or better, or something that simply feels more at home for you. And how does one navigate that process? I think that this is really relevant to anyone who is interested in shamanism. As you know, shamanism isn't mainstream yet. It isn't widespread. Sure, people know about it because they might have had a friend who went on a plant medicine journey and raved about it, But the sort of idea, structures, the philosophy, nomenclature, worldview of shamanism is still relatively burgeoning, I would say. It's emerging, but it's not mainstream yet. And so how would one go from not knowing anything about shamanism to being comfortable to calling themselves a shaman, and stepping into the mantle of a healer in that sense? And I think there are multiple moving parts, obviously. It's not just one day you wake up and you're like, I am a shaman now! And congratulations to me, I can update my LinkedIn profile. That's not really how it works. I think that there's a process of education where you are learning frameworks, you're learning about the history, the etymology, just the rich cultural knowledge behind shamanism, what shamans believe, origin stories, stories about helping spirits, about how the middle world, lower world, and upper world works, mythologies, just all of this great, rich, beautiful, juicy information, I think needs to be known. And so partly that's what this channel is about, is to share my knowledge about those things. The second, and what I would argue to be the more important aspect of becoming a shaman, is that direct experience of practicing going on journeys, practicing getting to know your helping spirits, going to your power place, understanding really what it's like to be in that conscious but journeying state. What does that feel like? What's the best way for you to get there? What are some tools and tips and tricks that can help you kind of dive into that space and get more comfortable with being in that very different state of consciousness? I think it's, really about practice, and I think it's about having the right teacher, the right guide, the right support system. So I think you need those two things, right? You can't just journey and not really know anything of the history and the meaning, the symbolism, the mythology, all of that, And by the same token, you can't just read a book and then know all the things, but like never have journeyed and not have any direct experience with what it's actually like to go on a shamanic journey. So all of this to say that, you know, if you are early on, and obviously you're here because you have some interest in what is a shaman, I've heard about it, or maybe you also are early on in your journey to become a practitioner, right? Like, I just want to break it down and I want to share everything that I've learned, and also just, I mean, selfishly, it's like a catalog for me because, you know, I'm learning so much and breaking apart so many of my own conceptions that I want a place to record it. Like, I want a place to mark down and kind of verbalize and help me remember so that I don't forget these things, because there's so much. There's so much juicy goodness in here. All right, so I have so much gratitude for you. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I really do want it to grow, and I want to share my learnings with people. So if you can, please like and subscribe on my channel. I'd really appreciate it. And like, I'm a real person, so, you know, leave a comment below. Tell me what you like, what you don't. I'm gonna read it, I'll respond, I'll listen to you guys. And thank you so much. All right, peace out.